Decisions. Which one? As you can see here in New Jersey, it's raining, windy, kind of cold, and not a day you want to be outside doing anything. More of a day to stay inside, do whatever, go on Facebook, play video games, Instagram, whatever you do. So I got lucky that I'm reviewing a Subaru WRX. Not only that, but it's under the balcony, excuse me, under the canopy, and I'll still be dry even though it's very wet today. So that's where I'm at. Oops, drop on the lens. What's up guys, Josh here. Today I'm going to review an all-new 2020 Subaru WRX here at All American Subaru in Old Bridge, New Jersey, actually right next to All American Ford and All American Zio, something like that. Yeah, kind of embarrassed, don't really know how to pronounce it, but guess I'll know later on. All right, so today what I'm going to do is talk about the inside and outside of this vehicle to help you decide if the Subaru WRX is the right vehicle for you. Let's get started. All right, now, so the Subaru WRX is a Subaru that a lot of people that like Subaru or like cars in general will really enjoy if they like certain things. Certain things like fuel economy and just a cool look, you know, anything like that. Handling. If you're just overall Subaru guy or gal or wherever you are, this may be something that you might be looking for. All right, so this vehicle contains a turbocharged 4-cylinder engine containing 268 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque. Now that right there doesn't really sound too fast, but it does 0 to 60 in just 5.5 seconds. So that's a shock, probably thanks to the turbocharger that's in there, which gives it that extra boost if you're doing a kick down on whatever road or in Mexico or wherever you're doing it. Obviously somewhere not a residential area or anything like that. Just stare at me, there's a lot of traffic right now behind me. And yeah, so this car comes with a 6-speed manual transmission. Okay, so this car comes with a 6-speed manual transmission. You know, if you love manual, these vehicles only come in manual, so that is really good if you like manual. It seems like that a lot of manual vehicles are like dying off and just kind of slowly going extinct, but if you know where to look in some areas, you can really get a good manual vehicle, so that's a plus. All right, so as far as gas goes, this vehicle gets 21 city and 27 highway, which really isn't too bad. I know it might be bad for people that prefer like upper 20s for city and 30s for highway, but really can't beat this. All right, average fuel economy mixed is 23 mpg, so that's good, I would say. So as far as gas goes, gas type, it requires a minimum of 91 octane, but 93 is recommended if you want to get the most performance out of it. Whether you're on a track or Autobahn or wherever you are like that, where you want to see what this vehicle is really capable of and just enjoy the heck out of it. So yeah, it's a nice stance for something that's designed for performance and things like that. All right, these vehicles start as low as $27,495, and that really isn't a lot for a sedan that's designed more so for performance, which most performance cars like the Hellcat and, you know, Mustang Roush or Camaro ZL1, they go for anywhere to 60s to 80,000 range. So overall at that, this is a much cheaper option. This might be something better if you're just starting out in performance cars and you want to get something that's inexpensive, and this may be something you're looking for. So over here, let's look at the profile. Looks nice, very sharp. Got the mirror right here. There you go. That's the driver mirror of a WRX. Over here, it's got a nice little WRX decal that's like mounted in, and over here you got, not too sure what this thing is, probably something to do with the engine. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments section, but that's what I think it is. Alright, look down here, look at the tires. These are Dunlop S2WR tires. Almost certain they're all season. Also, I want to mention this car is an all-wheel drive vehicle, so with that, let's take a look in the front. Oh yeah, baby, Subaru madness. The hood just adds more to it. Very aggressive looking. I like it. All right, over here, I forget what kind of hood this is, but it's supposed to optimize airflow if you're either in Mexico or on a track. It's supposed to give the engine more air if you're kind of beating it to pieces or just driving it more aggressively than normal. So yeah, I do like the black. Anything black on a grill just adds more like aggressiveness to it and really adds character to the vehicle, I think. I like black grills, so it's just my preference. All right, let's take a look at the passenger side headlight. Very sharp, so it looks like up close. And got your blinker up there and your fog lights right down there. And the left hand side looks the same. So let's come on over here. Passenger side looks the same as the driver's side, obviously. Very nice interior, as I'm just kind of peeking in there. All right, so the gas. I do this in a lot of my videos. Just check, see if it opens. Nope, you gotta go somewhere inside the vehicle to open it. It's usually located like under the passenger seat or anywhere like that to open it. It's more of like a safety feature. This way, you know, if you're in a not so good area and people try to steal your gas, they can't. So that's a nice thing. Now look at the back. Yeah. All right, so from the back, it looks more of like a modern car, something that wouldn't like jump out if you're right behind this thing, and you wouldn't tell. You would think, if you didn't know what a Subaru WRX is, you would think it's just a normal car that people drive, which it is, but it's a manual, so that adds a lot of character to it. You know what I'm looking at, and you guys are probably looking at too. So let's just get to it. The exhausts. Oh yeah. Look at them both right there, side by side. Dual exhausts. Apologize, I'm not sure what kind of exhausts they are, but man, this thing probably sounds good when it starts up, which we'll be doing in quite a bit. All right, so that's the trunk, which will pop open. And yeah, a little shark antenna for your radio. Yeah, so very sharp looking vehicle on the outside. Let's see how sharp it is on the inside. All right, now let's step into the inside of this vehicle. All right, now inside of a Subaru WRX. These are your mirror controls, left and right. As you can see there, you would control, you know, where your mirrors are positioned. That's just to set them, you know, if you want the left one to be controlled or the right one. For All you gotta do is just turn this to the left. See how I'm doing it like that? You just move it around like a joystick, like an Xbox or PS4 joystick. Same as the right. Alright, now over here you got the locks for doors, window locks, power window buttons. Over here you got the lighting for the dashboard display. Over here is a trunk button. If you hit this, it opens up the trunk for you, which is nice, so you don't have to get out and open the trunk if you're in some kind of a hurry with something. You just want to get it open. So that's that. Alright, now let's look at the wheel of this vehicle. Very nice. Very smooth. Just can't complain. It fits good in your hand. It's a nice size. Over here on the steering wheel is your radio controls. Volume up and down, mute, menu option buttons there. Your source, that's with the radio. Voice command, Bluetooth, more options, set button, which could have something to do with the cruise control. Alright, and over here, got the cruise control itself. Actually, which that other side I just showed is not cruise control. I apologize for that. I don't really look at it too well, but cruise control option there. Set like that. And whatever that is. Cancel. That cancels cruise control. Anyway, these are your wipers. As you would need them today if you were going to drive, because it's raining and cars are pushing rain off from the roadway. Go like that. And you go back up. That's to press them once. Other side is your blinker, which I'll show you more of. Up for left. Oh no. Down for left. Up for right. Show you what that looks like pretty shortly. And over here is the radio. Alright. Like that. Yeah, it's a very nice view for a sedan. You know, you got the hood thing in the front. So the view looks like in a Subaru WRX. Very nice, I think. Very decent. Got the displays there. You got your radio and navigation. Show you more of. You got the clutch. And over here, you got the parking brake, which is an old-fashioned parking brake. All you do is I don't know what you would do. Seems like it's not really doing anything. I don't want to mess around with that too much. And yeah, normally you would pull it up and that would turn it up. So yeah, it's not budging. Yeah, I'm sure you guys are looking at this clutch. So yeah. All right, now over here you got the little compartment here, glove box. Only too much to see. Apologize if I called this a clutch. It's like a gear shifter. I just didn't know what to call it. Well, anyway. Alright, so this is your full view of the passenger side. And that's what it looks like. Over here, the moonroof is open. Very nice. And back there is the back of the vehicle. And I'll go back there momentarily and tell you how it is. And got a little compartment here. There you go. A little cigarette lighter, power output. Nice little thing to cover it when it's not in use so it doesn't get dirty and dust doesn't get in there. Alright, you got your cups. You got your cup holders. Also, this vehicle does come with heated seats. Not sure if it comes with cooled seats, but you have to check online for that. Apologize for not knowing offhand, but at least they're heated seats. That's all that matters. Ooh, what's this? Your center console thing. Come on, open up. What you do is this, press this button here and it opens up. Come on. It's supposed to. Oh, I guess what this is, it opens like another layer and go down here. Probably hard to see. Pull this up. And that's your space. Not really a lot of space, but you know, if you want to put a few things in there, you can. Just don't put a whole lot of stuff because it won't be good. Alright, so over here you got your USB for your iPhone or iPod. Got your little auxiliary port and another power output. So that's pretty nice. Even though, you know, I kind of like everything in here. You know, it's also, I guess, decent to have them in here just in case, you know, you don't want a whole bunch of wires all over your legs and things like that. So that's just worth my 2 cents. And the mirror, very nice, very sharp. I do like the fact that, you know, there's not like a lot of the frame. I'll say that adds to give it a nice futuristic look. You know, you can pretty much just look in the mirror and not really see too much of the black around it that supports it. Just something I find very cool about this vehicle. Alright, now let's look in the back, shall we? Alright, now in the back of the vehicle, where I will tell you how it feels to sit in the back seat of this vehicle. Move my phone. Alright, so now we're in the back of the WRX, and I'll tell you what it feels like to sit in the back of this vehicle. So, I'm going to say that first impression when I walked in the back of this vehicle, it's very nice. I don't feel cooped up or anything like that. I don't feel like a sardine in a package. And yeah, even if the seat, I don't know if it's all the way back or not, but probably could go back just a little bit more, but yeah, it's nice. You know, I feel like I could stretch my legs a little bit, go up here now, but yeah, that's what I think. It's very roomy. I do like the fact that it's very roomy. And yeah, alright, so that's what the passenger side looks like. The same as the left, but passenger side. And yeah, overall, very comfortable cloth seats. Also come with leather, I believe. STI comes with leather Recaro seats, which are good if you like leather. And so let's now look in the back. Yeah, it's very nice. Okay. So back here you got the, I guess, controls for if you want to lift these seats down and have more room in the trunk and in the back in case you're carrying a very large item or anything of that sort. And yeah, it just adds more room, and that's what I have to say. This is what the front looks like from the back. I do like in this vehicle that there's all these handles. God forbid, looks like you're gonna crash. You can all brace on for dear life. It's just very impressive. Very impressive. All right, so let's start her up. Got a key. Not too certain if they have key fobs for the WRXs. It doesn't really matter, because you like WRXs, you like WRXs. You won't matter what kind of key you have to use. You put your foot on the clutch all the way down. Oh my gosh. A lot of people would say it looks like a spaceship in here. A lot of older people would say that, but younger people would get it and just be more used to it. Alright, so very, very nice display as far as the lighting goes and things like that. You got your RPMs on the left and your speedometer on the right, which seems to be 20 miles slower than the Hellcat, which is very impressive. These vehicles can go up to 180, you know, if you do the right stuff. All right, so miles per gallon, the average seems to be right in the middle, and that digital speedometer is a great step into the future, which almost all cars have them now. Demonstrate some of this real quick. Not like doing anything. Source. Yeah, so I like how everything just lights up, and red's a really nice color, I do have to say. Alright, now over here, let's take a look at the display. Usually Hondas have this, but I think some Subarus have it too. Not too sure if all of them have them, but this one does, and it has to do with the gas and vents and things like that. So very nice. And this car does come with Apple CarPlay, so you're an Apple fan, you are really in luck. Alright, so volume button is right here, and tune button is right here. Search for radio stations. This has to do with the climate controls. Show you that. And this has to do with the intensity of what's coming out. Here the vents are getting more intense. Just turn the knobs. Alright, that is your defrosters, your front and your rear. Very nice to have that. Also, sedans are coming out with the rear defrosters, which is very nice, because what if your back is full of ice and things like that, and you don't want it covered with ice? All you do is just turn on the rear defroster. That's what it looks like. So yeah, turn this off. I think these are set. Oh no. Real quick, let me demonstrate what the signal looks and sounds like. That's what it looks like for left and for the right. Windshield wipers, very smooth. Very. And that looks like that's everything I had to cover. Oh, one more thing. This opens or closes the vents more. So your hazards. Turn that off. Yeah, so overall, I am extremely impressed with this vehicle. I think this is a great vehicle, you know, if you're looking for something that's newer and you don't want to spend too much money. This is something that you might want to get, you know, if you don't necessarily want a Civic or anything like that. So that's just my 2 cents. If you want a WRX, come on down to All American Subaru and come and get it. Or any type of Subaru or Ford or Isuzu or however you pronounce it. Come on down and get it. Be more than happy to give it to you. And that's pretty much it with this video. And yeah, awesome. That's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more. And I'll see you next time.